Okay guys, I'm gonna try to breeze through here and show you exactly how to add a template, like an app catalog template, into our website. First you gotta find the app catalog. This is generally in Google. You can find it, MindTouch App Catalog, and you should get there. Then once you do that, you gotta find the actual application that you want. Right now I'm going to add a blog. I'm looking for a blog here, so I'm going to just type blog into the handy search bar, and I know there's one in here called Simple Blog or something like that. Okay, here we go. Here's a page called Simple Blog. Now when you get to the page, you need to read exactly the instructions that it gives you to set up your template. Okay, you may have to install more than one template, only one. It should give you information on how to configure, and if there are any problems in setting up, people down in the comments generally mention the problems they're having and find solutions. So you need to look at all these things. First thing I'm going to do is copy this template, which is what needs to go in there. And you have to be very careful when you copy and paste from these things. You need to make sure that you get a version that is totally format free. So I'm going to paste this into my own version of like Notepad, so I totally get rid of the formatting. Then I go back to my browser and I'm going to go to our website. Let me see the right one. Okay, so I'm going to go to our website, and when you create a template, first you got to put it in the templates page. You can't find it doing a search, unfortunately. It should be in Tools. Here it is, Tools, Templates. Okay. And actually, I already know the page is just template with a colon after it. So then you click the New Page button. And then you put in, with my little reduced window, it doesn't fit into the thing. Okay, the template needs to be exactly the name of the template you're creating, the title. So mine's going to be called blog, like it says to do in the setup instructions. Now I'm going to be pasting some Decky script directly into here. Let me make sure that's exactly what they said to do. They say add a template which contains following format in HTML source view. So you have to be very careful where they say to put it. Source view. Okay, so that's over here. I have to click the source button. I'll show you what happens if I don't later. But so I pasted it here with no formatting in the source view, as they told me. Usually people ask you to paste it in the main normal view, but not in this case. So I've saved the template. It's not executing Decky script, but it's showing the HTML. Templates never execute the Decky script. They'll show it to you. Now I've got to create a page in the sandbox. So I type sandbox into our search page to find out where it is exactly. And under sandbox you need to create categories for whatever you're testing. Like here I'm testing different types of blogs, so I create a master page called blog, which explains that subpages should be used for blogs, and I point to the Redmine issue where I'm tracking this work. I already created the page for this simple blog, and I put the basic header stuff. Let me put it in edit view so I can add the template. So I just gave it a title. I said it's from the app catalog and it's called Simple Blog. I linked to the original page where it came from, and I put a list of all the templates that we're using in case we want to delete entirely from our application this thing we're testing. It's good to list all the templates so you know which ones we can delete. Now I need to include the code that actually executes the template. Since it's just a single line of code, I'm going to use these blocks. And there are different ways to invoke a template. One is to use this template and then the name of the template, or you could just say the name of the template as if it were an embedded method, a native method. So I'll do that here. I hit save. And there we have it. It's working. I created a template. Just so you can see what happens if I had pasted the template code into the wrong place. I'm going to go back and edit the template, and I'll paste the code right into the WYSIWYG editor, and we'll see what happens. Here we go. Okay, now we can go back to our page. And now you see it's a big mess of HTML. It doesn't know how to interpret it right. So that's it. Those are the lessons learned. Be careful where you're when you copy the code. Be careful the format. Make sure you recopy it without any formatting. Follow carefully the instructions that are written on the app catalog that's providing. Create a template, pasting the code into the right place, and then go and test your thing in the sandbox to see if it's working, and be very organized about how we work in the sandbox. I know it's a place to play around, but let's explain to each other what we're doing. Thanks a lot.